Hey, and welcome to another 5-minute mindset with me, Cardi Laguda. And in today's 5-minute mindset, we're going to touch on your emotions. Now, there has been a number of people that I've come across that literally are feeling very emotional at this particular time in their lives. There's so much going on that a lot of people are feeling a disconnection emotionally. Now, I want to explain to you the true purpose of your emotions so that you can get a check on them. And I also would love to give you a solution that you can put into place on a daily basis, just for a few minutes, that would allow you to actually be on top of how you're feeling in yourself. Because the most important thing is you need to feel good. Nothing is more important than feeling good. Because when you think about it, everything that you do is based on you thinking that you're going to feel good if you do it or if you have it. For example, when you eat nice food, you want to feel that that food is good, tastes good. If you meet a good person, you want to know that that person, you get a good feeling about them. You know, if you are doing your job, you want to do a job that makes you feel good. Because if you don't have that feeling goodness, it will never last. You need to be excited about what you're doing because it always leads to you feeling good. Are you seeing a pattern here? Let me give you another example that a lot of people can probably relate to. When you're going on holiday. So when you're going on a holiday with your friends or family, look at how excited you are at the prospect of doing that. When you wake up in the morning, when you're going onto your flight to the airport, you're excited because the true purpose of that experience is that you're wanting to feel good. So what are feelings? What are emotions? Well, they are basically a guidance system. And they're a guidance system to point you in the right direction with reference to the thing that you are wanting to experience. So when something feels bad, you don't hang around and stay there. When something feels good, what do? You literally aim to do more of it. Let me give you a really absurd example. Some people go outside of themselves to feel good. In fact, many people do in this civilization. They go out of themselves and they look for things outside of themselves to make them feel good. A lot of people drink alcohol because it makes them feel good. That's something on the outside. But let me tell you something. If you can pinpoint the inner feeling, I guarantee you it will be more sustainable. You will not need an external force to make you feel good. We consistently look outside of ourselves to feel good. We look to the person to tell us we look lovely. Do I look lovely today, my darling? And all that kind of stuff. Do you understand what I mean? Where if you feel good within yourself, you wouldn't need any external authority to actually make your life complete. And this is where a lot of people fall down. We're constantly looking for something outside of ourselves to make us feel good. So your emotions are a sat-nav. They direct you. And then when something feels good, you keep going and you do it more. When something doesn't feel good, you tend to shy away from it. I've said this before and I'm saying it again because I want to imprint that within you. Now, let's have a look at what I call the event. The event is basically when something happens in your life, good or bad, you consistently place an emphasis on that event. Let's say, for example, you have something that negatively affects your experience, like a loss or something like that, or some kind of disappointment. Okay, we tend to look at the disappointment and all the emotions that are linked to the disappointment. And when we do that, we constantly recreate our association, our energy with the disappointment, and then we talk about it. We tell our friends about it. We tell our family about it. We share about it. We blog about it. We write articles about it. We write TV programs about it. We do many things that connect ourselves and keep connecting ourselves with what we don't want, moment to moment to moment to moment. Now this is important, because what you're doing is you're actually taking the event and the emotion and you're putting them in the same place. And when you do that, you renew your connection with it consistently. This is actually very important for you to understand. And when you get this, you'll be able to literally control how you think and how you feel. Now, if I'm confusing you, you might need to rewind that little section again, okay? Because your emotions are your guidance system. Always remember that. So when you don't feel that good about anything, you know that that's you moving away from your true self, because your true self is always pure positive energy. When something feels good, you are in alignment with your true self. When something doesn't feel that good, it's a distancing from your true self. That's how it works. This is how emotions work. Now, let's have a look at the solution for that. It's very simple. At the start of every day, and I keep saying this in many of my videos, in many of my 5-minute mindsets, it's basically you need to set aside 10 to 15 minutes a day for yourself. Now please do this. It will be the answer to so many things. And after you do this for about 10, 20 days, 30 days at max, the whole of your life will start to unfold in a way where you will see synchronicities coming in. Things will start lining up. And this is what you want. You need to sit for 10 to 15 minutes a day, and you need to literally stop your thought. And when you stop your thought, things will start to appear in your experience. You'll start to get impulses, and you'll start to get ideas. You start to be more creative. When you get those impulses, go out into the world and do what those impulses tell you to do. It might be something as simple as go walk your dog, something as simple as go to the shops, or etc, etc. Well, anything. It could be anything, get a pen and paper, write something, phone a friend. These are the impulses which will lead you from one place to another place to another place, which would ultimately lead you to your destination. So take that information on board. 10 to 15 minutes a day, sit, make your peace with yourself by just stopping thought, breathing, relaxing, closing your eyes, sitting down like so. This is how I do it. I just sit like this for 10 to 15 minutes a day, and I see what happens. And I actually feel refreshed, I feel enlightened, I feel light, I feel energized, and I get ideas that come to me after doing that. Now this is your mindset for the day. Go and put that into action, and remember, your emotions guide you. Do not place too much emphasis on them to the point where they actually control your life. Use them as guidance. Something doesn't feel right, don't do it that much. Okay? Think about where you are and then switch it into something positive in your brain. Not this woo-woo, super positive, motivational stuff. No. Think about something that you like doing. Go and soothe yourself. Go and soothe yourself. Go and soothe yourself. Have a bath. Do whatever you have to do, but do it. This is your 5-minute mindset, which is a little bit more than a 5-minute mindset, but it will make you do things that you are ready to do. Have a fantastic day, because I know one thing and you now know it too. It's gonna be amazing! Yeah!